Hello everyone. Let me take you on a journey of how you can find the determinant of the what matrix. This question is gotten from a topic which is a matrix. If you're a CHAMS and WAEC student, pay attention to this kind of question because this is mostly the questions that you may likely face during your examination. Now, how do you make an attempt to this question? It is very simple when you follow these particular steps we're about to take now. Now we have the what this is what we call 3 by 3 what matrix. 3 by 3 what matrix because it has 3 rows and what 3 column. We call it 3 by 3 what matrix. Now how do you find the determinant? Now when you are looking for the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, you first of all break it down to 2 by 2 what matrix, and in that case you find your final answer. Now you have here, first of all, the step you take or you do is just put plus here, put minus, and then put what plus. Put plus minus plus. You must do it. You must do it when looking for the determinant of what 3 by 3 what matrix. Now what are we to do next? Here that we have what 3 plus times what 3 will give us what 3, because if you have 3 and you have plus 3 to still give you what 3. Now you take the first one, which is a 3. Now if you take 3, don't write down what is beneath it. Take only 1 minus 1, 3 and what 5. You see this point now? When you take 3, don't carry any value here. Take only this. Therefore you'll be having 1 minus 1, 3 and 5. I'm sure you're understanding it. Now you have here minus what 4. You have minus 4. Any other thing under minus 4, don't what include it inside the bracket. You will be left with 2 minus 1 and 5. You have 2 minus 1 and 5. Then here you are with what you have here plus 6. Now anything under 6, don't take it. This is what you queue in. Now you have 2 1 minus 1 and 3. You have 2 1 minus 1 and 3. Now if you follow this step now, you have broken this 3 by 3 matrix to 2 by 2 what matrix. Now at this point in time, it will be easier for us to find our what determinant. Now what do we do? Don't forget that in matrix, when you have 2 by 2 matrix and you're asked to find the determinant, you will have to multiply by the what diagonals. You multiply by the diagonals and then you subtract by the other what diagonals. Now this is what I mean. For example, if we have a matrix such as A, B, C and what D. Now what are the diagonals? The line that what a straight line that is what slanting is a diagonal. So A is diagonal to D and B is diagonal to what C. Now in this diagonal we have the one we call the major diagonal or leading diagonal, and we also have the one that we call the minor what diagonal. The one that starts from the what top bottom what left to the what to the left bottom what right is your leading what diagonal, which means you are multiplying A times what D, and then you are subtracting it from the minor diagonal, which is B times what C. So that is what we're going to do now. So you have here the leading diagonal multiplying and subtracting from the what minor what diagonal. Therefore you have here to be 3. Then you open a bracket. 1 times 5. This is the what the leading diagonal, as this one is now. 1 times 5 will give me 5, and then put your minus, this particular minus, and then 3 times minus 1 will give me minus what 3. Why am I putting it in a bracket? Don't take it as minus here because it is a different what answer, because you multiply 3 by what minus 1 and you're having minus what 3. You close your bracket. You now have it to be minus 4. Now 2 times 5 is 10. Now you have minus 1. You put your minus. Minus 1 times minus 1. Minus times minus is always what plus. So you have what 1. Then you are left here with what 6. Open bracket. 2 times 3 is what 6. Minus 1 times 1. Don't forget to put your what major what negative sign. And then minus 1 times minus 1 times 1 will give me what minus 1. And then you close the what? Bracket. Now, you have here, still bring out your 3, open bracket. Minus times minus is what? Plus. Therefore, we have 5 plus what? 3 will give me 8. Now, minus 4, open bracket. 10 minus 9 will give me 10 minus 1 will give us 9 plus 6. Minus times minus is what? Plus. Then 6 plus 1 will give me 7. Now this is the point we have arrived at. 3 times 8 is going to give us 24. Minus 4 times 9 is going to give us what? 36. Plus 6 times what? 7 is going to give us what? 42. Therefore, we have to subtract and then do our final answer. Let's know what we have. 24 minus 36 will give us minus 12. And then minus 12 plus 42 will give us 30. Now, from the option, we have that what? Option C is the correct answer. You have seen the steps I have undergone to bring this solution to its final what? Answer. Do well to like, comment what you understood and learned from this video, and follow for more. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye bye.